CKJ Crypto News. I'd like to welcome everybody to the show today. I hope everybody's doing well on this beautiful XRP Sunday. First things first is a new article came out right here. Fintech regulators from across the globe partner on global sandbox establishment. Now this is a pretty interesting article here. I actually first got put onto this article by Ryan Zagone. Ryan Zagone is our Ripple regulator. And then he tweeted, thrilled to share that Dan Morgan has joined Ripple from the UK department. So then I looked up Dan Morgan. Dan Morgan is actually a regulator who works at Ripple also. Now, he tweeted the other day, interesting development on global sandbox, regulators working together, wicked problems in tech and cross-border solutions, which actually brought me to this article right here. Financial regulators from across the globe partner on global sandbox establishment. So then as you go down to here, and it's everybody in this global sandbox. Now, if you're not familiar with a global sandbox is, it's fairly new. What they're saying is this innovation is so far ahead of regulation that regulation could stifle the innovation. So anyway, basically what they're saying is that they're gathering these groups of who's who to pretty much start testing this technology, using this technology, and let's work on the rules as we go. So what I really did is basically everybody on this list, I Googled the person and I added Ripple XRP to it. So what I'm saying is basically every nation is pretty much even working on regulation for Ripple or has already been approved for their equivalent to their SEC. For example, along with the CFDs, the group includes 11 other agencies: the Province of Ontario Securities Commission, Hong Kong Monetary Authority, Australian Securities Investment Commission, Central Bank of Bahrain, Abu Dhabi Global Markets, Monetary Authority of Singapore, Dubai Financial Services, Consulting Group to Assist the Poor, the U.S. Bureau of Consumer Financial Protection. Now, basically what I would say, so for example, I would take Monetary Authority. I would take Monetary Authority like this, and I would paste it into the Google search bar, but then I would add Ripple XRP onto it. So this is pretty much the video we're going to cover really quick. I pretty much Googled every one of these entities with Ripple XRP. Now what I'm saying is a lot of these nations have already been approved by their SEC to use this technology. A lot of people have already developed regulatory framework. Now that's why I firmly believe that the price is down on XRP, because there's no regulatory framework to govern this technology. Now the problem is USA is one of the most regulated markets in the world. So that's what the problem is. We truly are pioneers in this revolution. I'm so excited to be an XRP pioneer, that's for sure. We're the first ones in the door, and I believe we will benefit big time from this right here. So don't forget, you can follow me on Twitter, CKJ at CKJ Crypto News. We'll kind of make this video kind of quick today. You can follow me on Twitter, CKJ at CKJ Crypto News. And don't forget, we're running a campaign, 10K for CKJ. XRP, baby. Don't forget, we're running a campaign, 10K for CKJ. At the end of the video, the CKJ coin will pop up. If you smash that coin, that will subscribe you to the channel. Also hit the notification bell. We do nightly live streams around 9 or 10 o'clock at night, Eastern time. And I try to do pretty much a video every day. It's been really busy lately, but I'm telling you, we are pioneers in this revolution. Let's get this show started. So first things first is we're kind of, like I said, basically Ryan Zagone is our Ripple regulator. I've been following him, and then he's put me on to Dan Morgan, who's also a Ripple regulator, and he tweeted the one about the sandboxes, working on regulation. So then that brings us to this right here. Canada's Rivemont. Now, pretty much like I said, I Googled every one of them 11 institutions with Ripple XRP, and this is what I came up with. Canada's Rivemont Crypto Fund holds 90% of its assets in fiat. So basically, the Rivemont Crypto Fund was founded in December 2017 and is reportedly the only actively managed cryptocurrency fund in Canada. The fund is registered with the Ontario Securities Commission, the Alberta Securities Commission, the British Columbia Securities Commission, and is allowed to trade such cryptocurrencies as BTC, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and our top pick, Ripple XRP, Bitcoin Cash, and Ethereum Classic. The fund also plans to invest in initial coin offerings, ICO, and altcoins like NEO and Dash. Rivemont Crypto Fund's president and portfolio manager said. So pretty much what we got right there is we got basically Ripple XRP that's been already looked at by multiple SECs from around the world. British Columbia Securities Commission. I just read the list. So I mean, what I've been saying is, there's no way Hong Kong's gonna say, okay, Ripple is good to go. Canada, Singapore, Hong Kong, Australia, and there's no way USA is going to go against what the whole world is doing. The thing is, it's just taking us a little bit more time to develop regulation, but we know the IMF is taking a serious look at Ripple XRP. We know the Chris Larsen, Brian Zagone's on the high-level advisory board. We know they're on the Federal Payments Faster Task Force. We know that they're working with BAF. We know that Ryan Zagone is working on Better Than Cash Alliance with the UN, ties to Bill Gates, and Bill Gates is funded by Bill Gates, Coca-Cola, MasterCard, Visa, Disney, Walmart is all working with the Better Than Cash Alliance. Banking the Unbanked is a huge initiative. The Clinton Foundation, not to get sidetracked. But then I got this off a bank, Swedish Bank of, and this is when I Googled one of the entities, this came up. Swedish Bank SEB has begun using Ripple technology since mid-2017. 180 million plus in payments with Ripple Net. Shout out to Bank XRP. I got that off his page. But here's Singapore's continued investment in banking innovation. Now this came off of Ripple Insights. Now the emphasis on virtual future of financial technology in Asia comes as no surprise, arriving on the heels of an announcement that Singapore's Monetary Authority Singapore recently announced a 5-year commitment and investment of $225 million to foster innovation in this sector. And this is off Ripple Insights. Innovation is being worked on as we speak. Ripple XRP to Hong Kong dollar HKD converter. I googled the Hong Kong Monetary Authority, and this is what came up on this. And this is huge. This is basically saying they're already using XRP for their exchange, it looks like to me. The 12th, 2018, the converter shows the conversion of one Ripple, which is one XRP, to Hong Kong dollar as of Sunday, 12th of August. It has been updated with the official exchange rate published by central banks and marketplaces. Click the following link if you want to reverse the Hong Kong dollar to Ripple conversion. You can go back to the home page, but Ripple is a cryptocurrency. The Hong Kong dollar is a money of Hong Kong. The code of Ripple is XRP. HKD is the ICO code for Hong Kong dollar. We use XRP as a symbol and Ripple as a money, as the symbol of the Hong Kong dollar. One Hong Kong dollar is comprised of 100 cents, and HKD is regulated by the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. So we got right there, XRP is already being utilized and already approved by the Hong Kong Monetary Authority. And let's move right along. I ran across this one from the list. HYCM launches Ripple and Bitcoin Cash and cryptocurrencies. So we don't gotta really read the whole article. We know they're basically saying they're gonna pair XRP and Bitcoin Cash here, but I kind of highlighted this part right here. HYCM is part of the Henyep Capital Markets Group, an international conglomerate with businesses and financial services, property, education, and charity as a multi-regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority of the UK, FCA, the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Commission, the SYCES, and the Dubai Financial Service Authority. The company is represented globally with offices in the United Kingdom, Hong Kong, and Cyprus, and Dubai. So anyway, XRP Pioneers, there we go pretty much. HYCM launches Ripple and Bitcoin Cash, cryptocurrencies, CFDs, and were approved left and right there by the Securities Exchange Commission of their Securities and Exchange Commission. Ripple adds Morgan Stanley veterans to board of directors. I'm saving that for the live stream. I'm going to live stream it after this video. Ripple XRP recognized by the Dutch Central Bank as an excellent payment solution. That right there, the title pretty much says it itself. I got this off of the list also. And banks are showing an increased interest in the Ripple protocol. Of course they are. This technology is revolutionary. We're going to replace Swift. Now, this one right here I thought was really interesting also. Press release, and this one's kind of old. Like I said, I'm just going through the list of names that were brought up in this newer article about regulation around the world. Press release, FlashFX uses Ripple and XRP. FlashFX announced the launch of a brand new foreign exchange payment solutions to approve foreign exchange in Australia, built on the Ripple protocol. Ripple mass adoption. The world, I truly believe, will be powered by Ripple. XRP will be the standard. Built on the Ripple protocol and using its digital currency, XRP, for liquidity, FlashFX delivers transparency, real-time settlement, and transaction control to users while cutting the cost of cross-border payments. Of course it does. Let's just go down to this part. FlashFX is the first Australian digital currency business to receive an Australian Financial Service Licenses AFSL from the Australian Securities and Investment Commission. So there we got the Securities and the SEC of Australia has pretty much approved Ripple and XRP for use. And we got, it's another one that was on the list. Abu Dhabi Global Markets launches crypto regulatory framework. So this is Abu Dhabi Global Markets launches crypto regulatory framework. The Financial Authority of Abu Dhabi Global Markets has launched a regulatory framework for cryptocurrencies activities following a completion of a public consultation. The Market Financial Watchdog has also published a guideline explaining how crypto assets activities are now regulated. So pretty much we got a really we're getting to a recurring theme here that's around the world. Is regulation has been worked on, has been approved by a lot of nations. We're the only one that hasn't said, okay, this is not a security, or it is a security. We're going to be using this technology. And it's pretty much from what I've said in my last few videos that the U.S. is not worried about if Ripple or XRP is a security or not. They're building regulatory framework for this technology to be used for the settlement of securities, for the settlement in clearinghouses, for stocks, for bonds, for commodities, a whole heap of things we haven't even thought of yet. I'm telling you, this is going to be huge. This is going to be huge. Alrighty, so this is pretty much the end of the video. I just want to make a really quick video and highlight what Dan tweeted out right there on this article right here, these regulatory sandboxes. Like I said, this came out on August 8th. And all I did was just Google all these institutions with Ripple. Pretty simple there. Alright, the CKJ coin will pop up. Keep strong hands, Ripple Pioneers, XRP Pioneers. I see some people, believe it or not, the overall morale on Twitter is still like, yes, 10 for $1, 4 for $1, it's 3 for $1. So pretty much the people that's done the research, that's been following CKJ crypto news, we have no fear. We have no fear. We know XRP will be #1. Just got to be strong. Take this opportunity, be like, wow, this is huge. We get a chance to increase our position at a hell of a price. So anyway, like I said, CKJ coin will pop up. Smash that coin. If you sub to the channel, leave me in the comments what city, country, or state you're from. I respond to all comments. What do you guys think right now about the price of XRP? Are you keeping strong hands? Or you decide to sell and back out and miss that huge opportunity? Alrighty, Ripple Pioneers, XRP Pioneers, have a wonderful day.